What if understanding how you and your partner express love could transform your relationship? In the 5 love languages, The Secret to Love That Lasts, Dr. Gary Chapman reveals the 5 unique ways people give and receive love. This is the story of how I discovered my love language, learned to speak my partner's, and deepened the connection in my most meaningful relationships. Dr. Chapman introduces the concept of love languages, specific ways people express and experience love. He identifies the 5 love languages as words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. Understanding these languages, he explains, is the key to unlocking deeper connection and lasting love. I began reflecting on how I felt most loved and how I showed love to others. Chapman's descriptions helped me recognize my primary love language, quality time. This revelation was eye-opening and gave me a new perspective on past relationships. This chapter taught me that love is not one-size-fits-all. By learning about the love languages, I could begin to understand and meet the unique needs of my partner and loved ones. The first love language, words of affirmation, involves expressing love through kind, supportive, and encouraging words. Chapman explains that for people with this love language, heartfelt compliments and verbal acknowledgments hold immense value. I practiced using words of affirmation by expressing appreciation more frequently, telling my partner, "I'm so grateful for how you support me," or "You're amazing at what you do." The impact was immediate. My partner's smile and gratitude showed me how much those words meant. This chapter reminded me that words have power. By using them thoughtfully, I could affirm my partner's worth and strengthen our bond. Acts of service, the second love language, is about showing love through helpful actions. Chapman emphasizes that simple gestures, like doing chores or running errands, can speak volumes to someone who values this language. I started showing love through acts of service by preparing my partner's favorite meals and helping with tasks without being asked. These small actions demonstrated care and consideration, building trust and appreciation in our relationship. This chapter taught me that actions often speak louder than words. By serving my partner in meaningful ways, I could show my love in a tangible and impactful manner. The third love language, receiving gifts, is not about materialism but the thought and effort behind a gift. Chapman explains that for people with this love language, gifts symbolize love and thoughtfulness. I began paying attention to opportunities to give meaningful gifts, like surprising a friend with their favorite book or bringing my partner a coffee during a busy day. These gestures were simple but deeply appreciated, showing that I was thinking of them. This chapter reminded me that thoughtful giving is a powerful expression of love. By focusing on the meaning behind a gift, I could create moments of joy and connection. Quality time, the fourth love language, is about giving someone your undivided attention. Chapman emphasizes that spending meaningful time together fosters intimacy and connection. I made an effort to prioritize quality time by planning activities with my partner, like taking evening walks or having tech-free dinners. These moments allowed us to connect deeply and feel closer than ever. This chapter taught me that presence is the ultimate gift. By dedicating time to my loved ones, I could nurture our relationships and create lasting memories. The fifth love language, physical touch, involves expressing love through physical connection. Chapman explains that for people who value this language, gestures like hugs, hand-holding, or a reassuring pat on the back are essential. I began incorporating more physical touch into my interactions, like holding my partner's hand during conversations or giving spontaneous hugs. These gestures strengthened our bond and provided comfort and reassurance. This chapter reminded me that touch is a powerful communicator. By using it intentionally, I could express love in ways words cannot. Understanding your own love language is important, but Chapman emphasizes that learning to speak your partner's language is the key to a successful relationship. He provides practical tips for identifying and meeting each other's needs. I began asking my partner about their love language and observed how they expressed love. Aligning my actions with their love language, words of affirmation, helped us connect more deeply and reduced misunderstandings. This chapter taught me that love requires effort and intention. By learning and practicing my partner's language, I could build a stronger, more fulfilling relationship. Chapman addresses common challenges in applying the love languages, such as differing languages between partners or misunderstandings about intentions. He encourages persistence, communication, and a willingness to adapt. When conflicts arose, I reminded myself to focus on love languages as a tool for understanding rather than a source of frustration. For example, I explained my need for quality time while ensuring my partner's needs for words of affirmation were met. This chapter reminded me that relationships are a journey. By navigating challenges with patience and empathy, I could create a more harmonious connection. The 5 love languages taught me that love is not just about intention, but about understanding and effort. By learning to speak each other's languages, I could deepen my relationships and create lasting love. What's your love language? Remember, love grows when we choose to express it in ways that truly resonate with those we care about.